Hello again, it's Noob, and I was lucky enough to get a big eBay bargain the other day on this quite big, I think it's a 63 millimeter Kryptonite, Tough World, Tough Locks, molybdenum shackle, solid hardened steel body, dual steel ball locking mechanism, so anti-shim. What else does it have about it? Probably not a lot more, actually. High security 6-pin brass cylinder, and a changeable keyway. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm just very curious as to how kind of tough a pick this is. I haven't picked one of these before, but looking at the keyway, it's very similar to an American lock. I don't know if it's got serrated pins. I'll try to open this without damaging the card insert, because it's quite nice to keep that. Well, certainly the packaging is tough. I'll get rid of the keys as soon as I can, after we check it works. I don't need the box anymore anyway. You can go over there. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at you. Looking good. Nothing wrong with that. Nice little keyway there. I'm going to try and do a timed out of the pack pick. So I normally would pick a keyway like this with probably a top of the keyway tension tool and an 18,000th Peterson gem, and I'll try to pick off the warding here, but I might also switch, if that doesn't work, to a tension tool like this. I think that should work. In fact, I might try that first, because the bottom of the keyway is a bit more comfortable for me. And I'm going to try and do an out of the pack pick, so we won't need that key anymore. I'll put this well out of the way and grab my timer. Okay, put that here. And where's my pick? Right. Let's see. So feels alright. Feels alright there. Should we give it a go? Okay, go. Okay, so I'm not getting anything binding. So I'm going to go top of the keyway, tension, and try again. Okay, pin. I'm going to go try and go with this warding actually again. There's room for me to do so. No, I can get through. I can get through. Let's have a look. So we're on pin 6. I wasn't happy with that. No oversetting that. That's a 5. 4 doesn't want to go. 3 doesn't want to go. 2, maybe a little click. Nothing on 1. Back to the back. Nothing on 6. 5, nothing on 4, nothing on 3, 2, 1. I think 6 seems solid, 5 seems solid, 4, 3, oh, no, overset that. Seems to be good. Oh, into a full set. 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh no, overset. 6, 5, 4, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. one there. Just going to reset everything, I think. So 5 gives a click, 6 gives a click. 4 doesn't. 3 does. 2 does. 1 little click. Oh. Nothing on 6. Overset 5. Into full set now. 1, 3, I believe. And we're open. And stop. Do you know what? I'm really pleased with that. 3 minutes straight out of the packet on this quite beastly Kryptonite. Just learning it. I think that it's quite easy to overset some of those pins. Do you know what? I'm going to celebrate with a gutting because I hardly ever gut locks these days. Looks like there's a Phillips head screw in there. So look at the grease on there. Look at that. I haven't actually. Look. You can see it's brand new, can't you? Yuck. Full of grease. Well, a bit surprised by that because these Kryptonites are actually are pretty nice locks from my experience of other Kryptonites. So I mean, you know, that was a tiny bit disappointing, I have to say. Oh, what's that, you say? A lock new pinning tray? Where can I get such a wonderful thing? Well, this is 3D printed, and you can get one of these by going to Thingiverse and printing one off yourself, or getting a friend to, or possibly even paying somebody else to do the service for you, but I wouldn't suggest you do that. How do I get this off? Let's have a look here. I've got the key actually, so I'm just going to reset that all together actually. So this is why I don't gut locks very often, because you know what, I do sort of suck at it. But I think we're getting there. Oh, we're almost there. Brilliant. Okay, take that out of the way. Key. Look at the bitting now properly. Not bad. So 6 is quite high, 5, 4 very low. I think 1 is probably a 0 lift, and then it's quite good bitting actually. You know, it's quite good in terms of its highs and lows. So I'd say it's not like it's bad. And I believe that I got a. I need a shim for this, don't I? Let's face it. Grab a shim. Let's have a look here. So I need to turn it a little bit like that. I'll just put a shim in here if I can to bridge the gap. And I'm going to grab one of my Sparrows followers. I'm going to quickly whiz that out. So let's have a look at the key pins. So let's start with, oh, pin 1 is steel, so it's probably like an anti-drill. Serrated. 2 serrated. Oh, that's nice actually. So cool. 3 serrated. 4 serrated. 5, I think, serrated. And 6 serrated. I'll turn these around properly in a minute. Then let's have a look at the, yeah, so this is, take the shim out now. Let's go backwards. So this is, trying to remember which way around it goes. Yeah, I think it's, I'll figure it out later. I'll look back in the video, it doesn't really matter, but I think this is 6. Which is, oh no, that must be pin 1. Because it's steel. 2, a tiny little spool. 3, little spool. That would explain why I didn't. Yeah, that's why I got not much counter rotation, because the spools are quite shallow. Okay, 4's a spool. I guess 5 and 6 will be spools as well. I've got a little spring there. Oh, a whole load of springs. There you go. Everybody gets a spring. Here you go. Springs for all. And let's have a close up on those pins. Any more? Yeah, right. Where's me? Make sure everything's the right way around. So quite good. I mean, it's got serrated key pins in case you overset some of the pins. I didn't fall for its trap though. So if I just shake those down, you'll see that. So in pin stack 1, we got anti-drill pin, steel, serrated key pin, standard driver. In fact, they're all serrated key pins, even the really small ones, which is really nice to see because sometimes they leave them standard if they're too short, probably because they're harder to manufacture. So that's actually, I think, quite a good feature. Then all the drive pins are spools, well, in 2 to 6 anyway. And yeah, quite a nice lock, but I would have expected it to last more than 3 minutes of picking by, you know, an average picker. But there you go. Anyway, I really love the lock, so it's a really nice one for the collection. You know, it's made like a greasy mess of my brand new printed holder. But there you go. All right, I'll see you all next time.